Okay, so 5.7, financial models. Find the amount that results from the given investment. $600 is invested at 9% compounded quarterly for 4 years. So, we've got a formula. A equals P, 1 plus R over N to the NT. Have you seen that before? It's a compound, that's a compound interest formula. So compound interest. And let me tell you what the different parts are. A is the final amount. P is the principal. It's what you goes in at the start. It's the money you put in at the start, which grows to become something bigger later. The R is the rate of interest. The N is the number of compoundings per year. And T is time in years. T is time in years. N is number of compoundings per year. What do I mean? If it says monthly, for example, N is 12. If it says daily, N would be 365. If it says quarterly, like this one does, quarterly is 4 times a year. What else can it say? Semi-annually, N is 2. Semi-annually means twice a year. So there we go. There's the formula and how we use it. I'm going to give you that formula right at the top of exam number 3. You don't even have to put it on your 3x5 card. It'll be right at the top of exam number 3. Just got to know how to use it. No real big point in memorizing that formula, I don't think. So how do we use it? Let's plug this stuff in there. Let's see. So I'm going to say, okay, A equals P. Do we know the principal? Yeah, that's the 600, huh? $600 is invested. That's the principal investment. That's the P. Parenthesis 1 plus R over N. Do we know R? It's the 9%, right? Is that 9? Yeah, 9%. So R is going to be 0.09. That's R, 0.09. 9%, make it a decimal. Over N. What's N? N, so over here, see how it says compounded quarterly? Quarterly means N is 4. So remember, N is the number of compoundings per year.
Even though it's after 4 years?
Yes, number of compoundings per year.
Got it.
Per year. So in each year.
Got it.
Yeah, so quarterly means they're doing it 4 times a year. Yeah, they'll do it over 4 years. They'll do it 16
Yeah,
times
we'll
all.
have 4 years somewhere in there.
And that would be up here. Yeah, because in the top you do NT, right up here, N times T. So that'll be N again. N is used twice. 4 times T is also 4 years. That will be 16 up there, right? These guys will make 16 up there, won't they? 4 times 4. So then you just type it into your calculator from there. Can you type this into your calculator and get an answer on that thing? I'm getting $856.57. Mm-hmm. So that's what the $600 will grow to become. In 4 years, at 9% interest compounded quarterly, it'll grow to become $856.57. Einstein said that compound interest is the 7th wonder of the world. Was one of his statements. Because it's kind of amazing. It just grows on its own. Paying interest on interest. Didn't do anything to earn that extra $256. It just sat there and grew. Questions on that? You able to get that? Is that making sense? Make sure you can crank these on your calculator. Bring your calculators with you. Make sure you can crank them. That's half the battle in this section. All right, I'm going to move on if you're good. All right, so number 3, want to try that one? Same kind of thing. A equals P, 1 plus R over N to the NT. So plug in the stuff there. See if you can get the answer. I'm getting the answer 225.50. See if you can get that. T is 4 years.
What would the N be?
Yeah, what's the N? Compounded daily. N is the number of compoundings. N is 365.
So wouldn't that go on the bottom?
That goes here and it goes there.
Okay, so it goes.
Yeah, N is both places. So the P is 200. 1 plus the interest rate, 0.03 over 365 to the power 365 times T, which is 4 years. So if you type that all into your calculator, I would usually figure this power out first. You don't have to. You could. It comes out 1460 up there, the power. You could just type it in directly, but if you're going to leave, it's more than one thing in a zone. So if you're going to leave it as 2 separate things, you're going to have to put an extra set of parentheses around it. Remember? Anytime you get a zone, more than one thing in the zone, you've got to parenthesize it. So you're able to get 225.50 on that? 225.50.